beautiful.
Here we go.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
The Electric Radio Show podcast is now on demand at theelectricradioshow.com with Jack Hammer and Andre Kane. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Studio ERS. And now take the show with you. Listen on your iPod, MP3 player, or your cell phone. It's the biggest, baddest, ballin' #1 radio show you can hear anywhere. It's the Electric Radio Show, found at theelectricradioshow.com.
We're on hand. 3 minutes. On set, please.
60 seconds live. Stand by. 4, 5, and 6. Don't forget to put your earphones on.
Here's the microphone.
Is this thing on?
30 seconds.
Everybody hear me? Hello? Check. That better?
Come on now, folks. Break it up and settle down.
10 seconds.
Okay, let's get this show rolling. Stand by, everybody. We're on in 5.
And QID.
In a world of uncertainty,
Where am I anyway? Why should I have to do that?
Who's the man now?
amid intense creative pressure,
You are unemployed.
Oh, I could slit your throat.
part of you wants to laugh.
Now that is funny.
Part of you wants to escape.
Why don't you relax? Have a beer.
Radio will never be the same.
Listening to the radio, this is no way for a boy to grow up.
We are going to make this radio station rock.
Did you ever hear of a thing called radio? You're the freaking radio.
Are your Christmas decorations still up? Then you have a condition called being a lazy ass. Fortunately, there's something you can take to fix it. Introducing methamphetamine. Smoke it, snort it, inhale it. Take it however you wish, and within minutes, you'll have enough energy to take down those Christmas lights. And also clean your gutters, and also run a marathon, and also dig a tunnel to Russia using only a grapefruit spoon. Too high on meth? Fortunately, there's something you can take to fix it. Introducing marijuana. Endorsed by George Washington, marijuana soothes and relaxes ailments like hyperactivity, ADD, mood swings, and your desire to take down your Christmas lights. And now look, you're back at square one. Huh, depressing, isn't it? Fortunately, there's something you can take to fix it. Introducing heroin. And now you're dead. Christmas lights problem solved.
There you go. It's the Electric Radio Show. All different kind of fixes for all the ailments that ail you.
I wouldn't recommend them, though. Not too good.
In moderation.
At least not one or two of them.
Yeah. Coming up on the show this time around, we've got Andre's got the positive beats. We've got listener email, social shout-outs. There's a new thing out there now called breadcrumbing. In case you don't know what breadcrumbing is, we'll give you the full lowdown what that is.
Breadcrumbing.
Steve Harvey at it again. Andre's got the full lowdown on that. Tom Brokejaw's here. Andre's got the Hollywood Hot Wire. And the keys to happiness. There's just a very, very simple thing you could do and achieve total happiness.
I think I did that twice today.
Did you?
Yeah.
Use a lot of Kleenex. What's up? We've got so much going on. Everyone's here. Sacred Owl, Andre, D-Light, yours truly, the Hammer. We're all here getting ready to get going. This is the Electric Radio Show.
It's the Electric Radio Show. Like the Electric Radio Show's Facebook page at facebook.com/Studio ERS. Get connected. Stay connected with the Electric Radio Show.
It's the Electric Radio Show. Time to tell you about our weekly life in our segment called What's Up? What's Up? You're wincing and grimacing over there, so you're going first, D-Light. What's going on?
Okay, so I had this really weird thing happen to me this week. So I got friended on Facebook by an ex's wife.
You got friended on Facebook by an
A friend request, yes.
From an ex-boyfriend?
Wife.
Now
That he's married to.
Okay.
Okay, and then I didn't accept it at first. And then later on in the day, I'm checking my LinkedIn, and she friend requested me on LinkedIn.
So you got a stalker?
And then she friend requested me on Twitter.
Maybe
you got a stalker.
Maybe she has something to tell you.
So I have decided to just block her.
No, don't block her. Why?
Well, because
That's
don't you
stalker
think
crazy,
that's kind of
dude.
creepy?
No,
Yes.
maybe she has something to tell you. Or she's trying to get in touch.
Listen to Uncle Jack. That's crazy
That's
crap.
what I think, too. So I decided to block her.
Oh.
Good.
Fun.
I don't have any other social media accounts, so hopefully she won't find me.
Good going. So D-Lights, what's up? Is social media stalker Andre.
I wouldn't do that. Anyway.
You got nothing? Or
No, I don't. I actually don't. I actually did have something, but I can't talk about it.
Okay. Sacred Owl.
Okay, then you have nothing.
I'm going to talk about it next week.
So Andre's got what's up nuttin'. Sacred Owl.
Sorry, it's a long story.
Okay, I hear you.
Sacred Owl's what's up is pleasingly perplexed.
Well, actually, my what's up is I'm trying. We normally don't get political here, and we kind of like really be cool with
We
things.
purposely don't get political.
Right,
here.
right. But what I'm going to say could be considered political, but I'm not. Trust me, I'm not going there. I just need to understand the difference between a responder and a reactor. We have a lot of people out there who are followers that react. Yeah, there you go. And then we got a lot of people out there who respond. All I'm saying, before you attack people, get your facts. Know what the hell you're talking about. Exactly. And know it, because, my God. My God. Exactly. My God. Yeah. I just don't, I don't get people. I don't get people. And Jackie's making sure that I don't go political.
Yeah.
That's all.
No politics on this show.
Meanwhile,
At the White House.
But actually, my statement wasn't going to be political.
No,
but
go ahead.
this
No,
is-
I'm
It's all
sorry.
right. It's all right.
It's okay. Because I'm just saying,
Speak your mind.
people don't know what they're talking about, but they want to react to it. There you go. That's to that. And Jack could go himself.
Jack, do me a favor and go yourself. All right, so let's see. To recap, we've got social media stalker Andre's What's Up Nuttin', and Sacred Owl is yourself. So I'm trying to think. I don't really. I had a pretty uneventful weekend. The only thing I did this week that was really. I don't know, that took any time was rewiring my dongle for a super network now in the studio.
How's it working?
We are transferring data at 1 gigabit. That's
that good?
fast. That's really fast.
Oh, okay.
So
Great.
Sacred Owl says a gigabit.
wow.
That's fast. So we have social media stalker, I got nothing, Sacred Owl is politically perplexed, and Jack's dongle. There you go. That's what's up.
We're an interesting bunch, aren't we?
We are. I'm telling you, you think your lives suck? Just listen to this segment and you'll go, damn, I had a better week than they did. On the way, we've got the Hollywood Hot Wire. Tom Brokejoe's coming up next on the Electric Radio Show.
Hang in, it gets better.
So, you like the Electric Radio Show, huh? Well, head to theelectricradioshow.com. Come on and click our junk.
And why would I do that? Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's theelectricradioshow.com.
It's the Electric Radio Show. A lot of stuff happened in the news this week. So with all the news, it is the news. Wouldn't be the news without him. It's the news guy from the newsroom, Tom Brokejaw.
This is Tom Brokejaw with an Electric Radio Show news brief. Fox will be bringing back Love Connection. In this updated version, the audience vote will be overturned by the Electoral College. A 70-year-old Florida woman was busted for prostitution. The sting also arrested the world's least successful pimp. A new species of moth has been named after Donald Trump because it has yellow scales on its head that look like his hair. And a new species of bird has been named after Trump because of its continuous tweeting. Stephen Colbert mocked Donald Trump for disputing his low approval ratings. And if there's anyone who's an expert on low ratings, it's Stephen Colbert. Prince William says he's going to run a marathon in Kenya.
Well, one thing's for sure about Prince William, he doesn't mind losing at things. 44% of women say they're not expecting a gift on Valentine's Day. And guys, I dare you to take their word for it. The violence has been toned down on AMC's hit television series The Walking Dead, all because you don't want to upset people who watch a show about rotting corpses eating human flesh. A new season of American Crime Story will be about Monica Lewinsky. I hear it's going to suck. The Ferrari from Magnum P.I. is up for auction. Meanwhile, the mustache from Magnum P.I. is still on Steve Harvey. And finally, former Speaker of the House Newt Gingrich says he'd like to see Madonna arrested, partly because she said she wanted to blow up the White House, but mostly because she's 58 years old and keeps trying to give everyone lap dances. This is Tom Brokaw with an Electric Radio Show news brief.
Yeah, man, 1980-something, it might have been worth it. Yeah, not now. The Hollywood Hot Wire is on the way on the Electric Radio Show.
Well, I get up real early and turn on my radio. Listen to the whole crew on the Electric Radio Show. They're so funny and it's all free. They make me laugh so hard they make me have to pee.
It's the Electric Radio Show. Now we're going to find out what's going on in Hollywood. It's Andre Kane with the Hollywood Hot Wire.
All right, so taking a look around the internet at what's trending in Hollywood, there will be a public memorial for Carrie Fisher and her mom, Debbie Reynolds, on March 25th at the Forest Lawn Cemetery in Hollywood. It's free, but seating will be first come, first served. And there's going to be an overflow seating in the lobby and screens outside for people who can't get in. So obviously there's going to be... There's also going to be this year's montage of death at the Oscars. You know how they do that every year? They have everybody who's passed away.
Is that what they call it?
The montage of death.
That's going to run about 35 minutes.
Yeah, really. You're not kidding. But,
You know what I'm saying?
Hosted by Betty White.
Yeah, don't go there, man. That's not cool.
Okay.
But actually, we could see, we might be seeing Harrison Ford singing. Because that's what, that's what.
Why, is he drunk?
No, well, probably. But that's what Carrie wanted. So during an interview on a podcast back in 2010, she said that she'd seen Harrison at an Oscar party, and she said, quote, you know how they have that reel when all the people died? And I asked him if he would be on in my death reel and if he would sing. So it's just something that I want. So
we're going to have to get a stream on this to see if Harrison Ford really does it.
He's gonna sing Melancholy Wookie
on one condition. One condition.
Wait, this story isn't real?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Are you saying that my stories are not real?
It sounds like an alternative.
No, she's saying you're full of it, man.
No,
that's what she's saying.
My news is real, okay?
Your news is real? News real?
It's news real.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, John Hurt had passed away last Wednesday at age 77. There's no word on the cause of death. He was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer 2 years ago, but in October of 2015, he said it was in remission. And he was in a ton of movies, including The Elephant Man, V for Vendetta, Midnight Express, and The History of the World Part 1.
Alien,
and the Harry Potter movies. He was also...
oh, man, I didn't know about John Hurt dying.
Yeah, he was sort of famous for fake dying. He died more than 40 times on screen, and last year he said, quote, I've died in so many spectacular ways, and I remember shooting them all, too. I imagine that all these deaths will flash in front of me when I'm on my real deathbed facing the real thing. So there's actually, you can actually see, if you search his name on YouTube, you can see all of the deaths.
Oh, I thought you were going to say somebody filmed him dying.
No.
You'd be like, I don't know if I'm a creepy guy, but that's even beyond my creep factor.
No. So, as expected, A Dog's Purpose. Have you heard about that movie, A Dog's Purpose?
No.
I have.
You know, you have, right?
I haven't.
Okay, so it was getting a lot of flack because there was animal cruelty, I guess, on the set. They were trying to get the dog into the water.
Yeah.
So every time they would get the dog into the water, as they were filming a scene, the dog didn't want to go in the water, and it was a big thing. So it was released, and it made $18.4 million, and the movie cost $22 million to make. So
there you go.
They took a loss on it.
That's called karma.
Yeah, I guess so. But that
Korma?
that allowed the horror movie Split to hold the top spot for the second week straight at $26.3 million. Have you heard that movie Split yet?
No.
No?
I don't go to movies, man.
No, but
But do you watch TV?
Watch
like they
trailers.
have
I do.
trailers.
I don't watch commercials, though.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear the sarcasm in D-Light's voice?
Of course I did. Did you notice I glanced right over it?
Yeah, exactly, you know?
So when Ozzy Osbourne got caught giving his business to the hairdresser, he took the obvious step of claiming to be a sex addict. But now he has decided to tell the truth. And this is so bizarre. In a new interview, he says that all the sex addiction talk was an alternative fact. Quote, yeah, he says, quote, I'm in an effing rock band, aren't I? There've always been groupies. I just got caught, didn't I? It was a bump in the road. I bet your marriage has bumps in the road all too. And in marriage, you grow apart. You spend time together. And that was a part of the problem.
Wow.
So he says, don't think I'm an effing sex addict.
Uh-oh. You
Here
can't
he
mention
comes.
his name.
Here he
Oh,
comes.
there
He's
he
here.
is.
There he comes.
All right.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Hey, Oz. Careful there. Careful.
So just tripping to the market. Crazy. That's how it goes. I look at my dingo when I look at my toes. Sharon, she's good with her hands. I'm not a sex addict. I'm in a rock and roll band. She got a nice set of boobs. Then I go rubbing out on YouTube. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train.
Yeah. All right.
I have to leave right now. There is an erection in my brain. Oh, I'm sorry.
Careful.
That was me big erection hitting the microphone. Ozzy Osbourne.
All right, Oz.
Wow, dude. I'm telling you, you can never mention his name.
Yep.
Ever in the studio, because I'm telling you, I think he's a phantom.
He's just ready to go at all times. So, in more ways than one. For more news stories, head to theelectricradioshow.com and be sure to follow us on Twitter at Studio ERS.
Ozzy Osbourne ready to poke one out any second. Coming up, we've got the Underground Spotlight is on the way. We've got the keys to happiness. It's a very simple thing. And Steve Harvey, he was at it again. Andre's got the full story. That's all coming up and so much more on the Electric Radio Show.
Just when you thought Ozzy Osbourne had mumbled his last unintelligible sentence fragment, he's back with the original members of Black Sabbath. Tony Iommi, Bill Ward, and the aptly named Geezer Butler have joined forces for one final tour, featuring all their greatest hits, like Iron Deficiency Man.
As he lost his mind, adjusted his thermostat 16 times.
Paranoid, of lawn-trampling teenagers.
Finished with my jello, now I'm back here in the buffet line. Eating lunch at 9 a.m. calls, 10 o'clock is my nap time.
And everyone's favorite, World War I pigs.
Seniors crashing into masses. Missed the brakes and hit their gases.
It's Black Sabbath's Too Old to Tour tour, part of the Old Country Buffet concert series. Pick up a rotary phone and get your tickets today.
All right, guys, let's focus up.
For God's sake, straighten your tie. This isn't a tractor pull.
I'm so happy I can't even feel my arms.
Live from the radio station with more listeners than your mother's 1-900 number. Here's the show that starts 1 half hour before 0:30. Proud owners of the entire Django action figure collection. The show that's more fun than a barrel full of Al Roker's White House poo-poo undies.
You know, that is really getting annoying. Everybody love everybody.
Yeah, let's love everybody. Listen to the Electric Radio Show, the Big Bad Voodoo Sound. Coming up, we've got the Underground Spotlight. Featured artist of the week is Randy Harris, and the name of the song is called Offers. We've got the Keys to Happiness coming up. You wonder what they are? I'll tell you. It's actually a very simple thing to do.
Oh, cool.
And you could be happy.
Yeah. It wasn't
that daylight, you could be happy.
It wasn't that hard.
Really?
What's that?
I said it wasn't that hard.
No. It's not that very hard to have the Keys to Happiness.
I think I'm pretty happy now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a pretty happy person. Steve Harvey. He hosts again. Oh, did he host the pageant again?
He did.
No kidding.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even know that because
Jack doesn't watch television.
That's all right. That's okay.
Later on, Andre's got the positive beat and breadcrumbing. What is it? We'll tell you all about it on the Electric Radio Show.
Find us on Instagram at The Electric Radio Show.
That's where we keep all the secret pictures.
Sorry. Come follow us and get connected now.
It's the Electric Radio Show, and it's time to turn you guys loose in the studio to take over and jump in the spotlight. It's called the Underground Spotlight. Our featured artist of the week is Randy Harris. Got a tune called Offers, and Randy just simply went to the website, theelectricradioshow.com, filled out the little questionnaire there. You'll see a rotating banner when you see the Underground Spotlight. Click on it. I think it comes up right after Sacred Owl's banner. As a matter of fact, click on his banner and you can get yourself a reading. Just like that.
Just like that.
Underground reading light. Is that what it is?
How
Should we call it that? The Underground reading light?
Yeah, why not? Sure.
Talk about people's sexual stuff on the air?
Okay, yeah, then we call it Underground Darkroom Light.
Or red light.
Red light. There you go. Red light. Better.
Once again, off the rails. Randy's got a great song here. It's called Offers, and it's kind of got that Big Bad Voodoo sound to it.
I love it.
And I love that kind of music. I'm a big fan of the Big Bad Voodoo Daddy.
Me too.
And if you like that kind of music, and if you're not sure of what it is, check this out. How about that? It's called Offers by Randy Harris. The Underground Spotlight on the Electric Radio Show.
since I heard from you. Believe me, baby, I need to know. You're gonna keep me hanging on to my dreams. Oh, love, return me to my heavenly scene.
that for the big bad voodoo sound.
That is awesome.
That was good. That was real good.
You know, I hope that music kind of makes its resurgence again,
me too,
because I
man.
really dig that kind of
like
sound. It's that whole zoot suit kind of feel to it.
I love it.
What the hell is a zoot suit?
Look it up. Zoot suit.
Right.
You know, Delight, every time you say something like that, you reveal your age.
What are you, like 5?
Yeah, I swear, you know?
Jeez Louise, what's a zoot suit? What's a cookie? What's a glass of milk? What's a key to get in the house? What's a roof? What's
West
a
Side
car?
Story, you know?
What's a candle?
Shut up.
What's a timepiece? What's a clock? What is the President of the United
What
States?
is Rotary?
What country do we live in? What state do we live in?
Wait a second. Hold on. How old are you? Because I'm looking. I pulled it up on Wikipedia.
Yeah, it's called being well-read.
And it's in the 40s.
Yeah, it's called being well-read.
Well, I'm well
If
read.
it's outside The Bachelor, she doesn't know anything. By the way, you can catch D-Light's Bachelor Report. It's up on our Facebook page. And D-Light is not only an avid viewer of The Bachelor, but she's also watches the show with great detail. So you can get a very, very good detailed report from D-Light for The Bachelor. Now back to the Underground Spotlight, which is already in progress. Thank you very much, Randy Harris.
All right.
The name of the tune is Offers, and it was featured right here, once again, on the Electric Radio Show. And again, if you want to be like Randy, go to theelectricradioshow.com and click on the Underground Spotlight. I know you've been waiting for it. I've got the keys to happiness coming up next on the Electric Radio Show.
You've seen your Facebook news feed. The world is full of fear these days.
Am I going to lose my health care?
They're trying to take away women's rights.
The polar cap is melting, and all the polar bears are drowning.
Relax. There's help for these scary times. Introducing Grow-A-Set. Taken just once a day, this doctor-prescribed medication will give you the courage to face the world clearly and rationally.
Wow, I feel so much better about things.
But what about the polar bears?
Oh, chill out and grow a set already.
Grow-A-Set, recommended by the 99% of people on Facebook that don't waste half the day posting political rants.
It's the Electric Radio Show. Do you ever wish you were happier? Do you ever, D-Light, Andre?
I'm pretty happy.
I'm pretty happy, too, man.
Sigridell?
No, I sometimes wish I can be happier.
Well,
I'll tell you what.
There's things I'd like that would make me happier.
Things you would like that would make you happier?
Yeah, things
in
that
general, what would you like that would make you happier?
I don't know, maybe a new car.
All right. That would make me happy, especially if it was a Corvette or something.
Yeah.
Sigridell, Ferrari.
What would I like to be happy?
Yeah, to make you happier. What would it be?
Just
Private Island,
waking
maybe?
up good.
Waking up good. D-Light, what would make you feel happier?
Maybe just a actual stable boyfriend relationship.
All right, I got something so easy
Maybe a
that
Lamborghini.
all of us can do it right now
Just
and be
making my
happier. You could do it right now, and those of you out there listening, you could do it right now, right this very second, and be happier.
All right.
All you have to do is show off your junk to a bunch of strangers, legally, of course. That's right. According to the Daily Mirror, a new study found when people participated in nudist activities, it made them more satisfied with their bodies.
Andre.
And it led them to be more satisfied and happy with their lives overall. And more time that they were nude, the happier they were.
I'm sorry, that's very true.
It is. The researchers say, quote,
I'm taking my pants off.
Oh my God.
Body image dissatisfaction is a serious global problem that negatively affects life satisfaction. End quote. So when you get naked in front of strangers, it helps you overcome your body image issue and translates to a happier life.
I'm naked around you guys. I feel great.
This is so stupid.
I feel so good. This is wonderful.
All right, guys.
Yeah, I like this.
What do you think?
Jack's about to make us happier.
All right. What do you think? There it is. It's showing you. What do you think?
Fortunately, the iPad is blocking, so I'm not.
There you go. We'll move the iPad.
Stop.
That's why my sister wasn't laughing too much.
Andre, pretty or not pretty?
Very nice, Jack.
Sacred Al, pretty or not pretty?
How about this over here, Jack? Take a look.
Hold on.
God.
Let's see.
There you go.
Andre. Wow. Dude, you always said a stack of dimes, but dude,
hey, man.
That's like 50-cent pieces.
Hey, well, let me take mine out.
All right, come on.
Come on.
Sacred Al's coming. Here he goes.
Killing me.
Wow. Now, you didn't tell me it was child size.
Ooh.
It is. 8 pounds, 10 ounces, 24 inches long. There you go. That's the keys to happiness right there. Just show your junk to strangers. I know you waited with great anticipation for that and you were let down once again, but hey, that's what we do. Steve Harvey.
We let you down.
That's it. Steve Harvey.
Not Sacred Owl so much, apparently.
Had hosting.
He ain't going to let you down.
Sacred Owl, now I know why you always wear black. Steve Harvey had hosting duties. We'll tell you all about it coming up on the Electric Radio Show.
Studio ERS. Studio ERS. That's where you'll find us on Twitter. Tweet at us, follow us, and get connected today.
It's the Electric Radio Show. Steve Harvey had assigned hosting duties once again. Andre's going to tell us all about it. What do you got, man?
Yeah, so we all remember in 2015 when Steve Harvey accidentally read the name of the wrong Miss Universe winner.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And the agonizing scene when Miss Columbia's crown was taken off and given to the actual winner, who was Miss Philippines. So even if you managed to forget it, it happened. Well, that didn't happen again, but he hosted the pageant again. And, man, he handled it so good. He came out and he, of course, just poked fun at himself.
Oh.
And we actually have a clip of it. Let's take a listen.
Here's Steve Harvey poking fun at himself.
All right, let's get it out the way. I know what you're thinking. Is that the guy from last year? Did they bring back that guy from last year? Well, they did. It's me. I'm back. Been a long year getting here, too, because, boy, I paid the price for last year. But one thing I learned in life, when you make a mistake, you just got to keep on moving forward, man. That's all. You just got to get up and go again.
That's true. Yeah. That is no true words I think were ever spoken. That's very true.
He's really an awesome dude. I really like Steve Harvey. So just to let you know that Miss France was crowned the winner this year.
Oh, it was Miss France?
It was
really?
Miss France, yeah.
Did you see her? Did you see a picture of her?
No, I didn't watch it. I didn't see it. No,
Delight, this is something right up your delightful alley.
Why?
Did you watch?
Did you watch the pageant?
Why would I watch pageants?
I don't know. For the pageantry?
Yeah. Usually when I watch, I just mute the TV.
It's kind of like watching Univision.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna pull up her picture.
That is so wrong.
Oh, you hit the mute button.
Funny, but that's so
It don't
wrong.
matter what they're saying.
I don't care if she talks.
She's actually quite attractive.
Is she? You got a picture? Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Parlez-vous français humma humma?
Don't. Please don't.
All right. Don't what?
Don't try to speak in a language that you don't know.
And I speak in a language that I don't care. So, Steve Harvey, congratulations. Going back.
Good job, man.
Poking fun at yourself, man. That's the way to approach life, man. There's a man that stands in his own shoes. Coming up in just a little bit, we've got the Positive Beat with Andre.
Everybody stand in their own shoes?
No. Go around life. People trying to live vicariously through others. They don't stand in their own shoes.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
So now, shut up. Breadcrumbing. What is it? We'll tell you all about it. That's on the way on the Electric Radio Show.
Gonna watch them kicking off on my big screen. Gonna have me the biggest plate of nachos you've ever seen. Gonna light me a big cigar, pop open a salsa jar. There's a ton of booze in the bar, and I don't care if Manning or Breeze gets a Super Bowl ring. If we got beer and wings, I'll be singing, I love Super Bowls. Throw another rock on the gas grill, baby. I love Super Bowls. Tap another keg, tip a glass with me.
All right, listen up. This may sound a little strange.
What could possibly be funny about fart noises?
Ew, gross.
You know what else is gross?
Fart in your general direction.
Now, is it just me, or have you guys heard a strange sound?
Did you just fart. Ew.
I've heard of strange things, but not in a porta potty on a golf course.
The sexiest thing a woman could do for a man is learn to love his gas.
I'm passing gas like a NASCAR pit crew.
Love it!
In other news,
you don't have to show you're strange to get attention.
That was wet.
Gentlemen, that was a fart. I don't want to hear one more fart out of you. Is that clear?
Oh, okay. No more farts. It's the Electric Radio Show. Right out loud, man. What are people worried about? Coming up in a little bit, we've got your listener email is on the way. We'll do some social shout-outs before it's over. Andre's got the positive beat and breadcrumbing. What is that? I'm going to tell you all about it.
I'm almost afraid.
Breadcrumbing. After Ozzy Osbourne, could be Bread and Brajol. Who knows?
You never know. It could be.
I'm going to tell you what breadcrumbing is. That's all coming up on the Electric Radio Show.
It's the Electric Radio Show. Found at theelectricradioshow.com.
It's the Electric Radio Show. All right. Ghosting. I'm going to start there.
Ghosting.
You guys know what ghosting is?
Yes.
You know what it is, Dre?
No,
you know
I don't know.
Andre, do you know what ghosting is, Sacred Al?
Ghosting?
Ghosting.
I've done it.
All right. Ghosting has been the top way to torture the people that you're dating for a few years now. That's when suddenly you cut off all communication with them. You stop returning messages. You basically disappear, kind of like a ghost.
I was thinking something else. Never mind. Let's just keep moving.
No,
you don't want to know what I was thinking.
You're talking about staining. That's something completely different.
It had to do with... Never mind. All right.
Well, apparently, there's a new dating torture method that has become more and more common in the Tinder area, and it's called breadcrumbing.
Oh.
All right. That's when you meet someone online and you string them along forever with messages, even though you have no intention of ever actually meeting up with them or even dating them.
Oh, I've kind of done that too.
It's called breadcrumbing. So you dropping breadcrumbs, Eli. That's from Up Rocks, the most reliable Up Rocks.
I didn't know that there was a term for it.
Yo, D, are you dropping the crumbs?
I'm over here dropping wolf bait. I call it wolf baiting. That's where you have a nice dinner, and it gives you a little gas, and you decide to let it out at the table, and most assuredly never having a date with that person again.
I would imagine.
Call it wolf baiting. Sacred Owl, have you ever ghosted or breadcrumbed anybody in your life? I'm talking about not now, because you're with a partner, but in your life.
You talking about in dating?
Yes.
No, I think that's cruel.
Dre, have you ever ghost or breadcrumbed anybody?
Well, when I was on the dating scene, we didn't have Tinder and, I don't think online dating was really a thing.
Yeah, but I mean, did you ever, never get back? Did you ever cut off all communication with somebody, just never get back?
I guess so. Probably.
Ghosted. All right, Andre.
I changed my email once.
Wow, you just flat out changed your email?
Yeah.
Man, that's door slamming. That's not even ghosting. I have personally ghosted. I've never breadcrumbed anybody. Have you ever breadcrumbed anybody, D-Light?
I am ashamed to say that I have. But I didn't know that there was a term for it.
That's really... It's Jack Hammer's wolf baiting.
Because, here's the thing. Sometimes...
Wait, where are you going?
Do you say excuse me, by the way?
What's that?
Would you say excuse me in that situation?
If it was audible.
Just curious.
Yeah, if it was audible, I'd be like, so, pardon me, continue.
We're not talking about breadcrumbing
So it'd be like, D-Light and I go to dinner. So, D-Light, tell me about your day. Oh, pardon me, continue.
Well, that wouldn't be so weird.
Yeah, no, with a total stranger.
With a total stranger, like a first date situation.
Wolf baiting would be bad.
I wonder if that's ever happened to anybody.
Oh, sure.
Are we?
Can't just happen to me. What?
We're not even talking about the topic anymore.
Well, this one is more interesting.
No, this is a different topic. It's called wolf baiting.
And when the hell do we ever talk about the damn topic here?
When have we ever started a story and just damn finished it and not, just...
That's not our
pardon
style.
Me. Where was I? Oh, there I am.
Yes.
D-Light, have you ever breadcrumbed anybody?
I just said, yes, I have. I didn't know that there was a terminology for it.
Have you ever
though.
wolf? What is it called?
No, I didn't. Wolf baiting. No.
Did you ever wolf bait? Delight, why is your face? What? How many times have I told you never to do that on the microphone? Now it stinks in here. Somebody get the Glade.
Get out of here.
All right. Coming up, Andre's got the positive beat on the way. And also, we're going to tell you about our mobile app. In case you guys have not stumbled upon our mobile app, we're going to tell you about the mobile app and its creators, who are absolute geniuses, by the way. We'll tell you all about that. Listener email, social shout out, Sacred Out. What are you doing? Oh my God! How many
researching?
How many times have I told you if you go to Taco Bell, I need to know. I want to go with you. It's the Electric Radio Show.
Find us on Instagram at the Electric Radio Show.
That's where we keep all the secret pictures.
Sorry. Come follow us and get connected now.
It's the Electric Radio Show. Positive police story time. It's called the Positive Beat. And the host is Andre King.
Alrighty, so as he walked the streets of his 14-year patrol routine one final time, Commander Brian Peters, a retiring Minnesota policeman, sought out citizens who could use some extra money for groceries and school supplies and handed them gift cards.
Oh, really?
Wow. He says the people he stopped were apprehensive at first, then appreciative when he gave them $50 gift cards to Target and food places in the local community. Sandra Lindsay said that she was nervous at first when the officer approached her and her 3 children at a metro train stop. I got a little scared, she said, but he came to me with some good news. And she said, I didn't know what he was coming over here for at first. It was a surprise and then a blessing. So I'm really happy about that. Peters gave out the equivalent to his last paycheck, saying the citizens and the city have been wonderful to me, and I'm very blessed, so it feels good to give back.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Awesome.
Equivalent to his last paycheck? How many years was he on the job?
It says his 14-year patrol routine.
Wow. So you figure 14 years, factor in, raises if you got one, cost of living or whatever.
Yep.
That's a substantial amount of money you gave away.
Yeah.
To the average citizen. Congratulations, man. Congratulations
awesome
on a job well done. Thank you for serving your community. And thank you for what you did for those people. You changed their lives.
Absolutely.
Got a positive police story? All you got to do is just send it off to us, studioers@gmail.com. In the subject line, just put the positive beat. Can't get any simpler than that.
Easy.
Coming up, you got to get it's still relatively new, our mobile app. We're going to tell you all about it and its creators coming up on the Electric Radio Show.
If you're one of the wealthiest countries on the planet and you have less than perfect credit, there's only one place to go for your short-term lending needs. Superpower Payday Loans. At SPPL, you can get up to $500 instant cash at an interest rate of less than 40%. Simply fill out an application, provide a copy of your country's constitution, and proof of national sovereignty, and we'll approve your loan in minutes. Bad credit, no problem. Superpower Payday Loans also offers title loans on jet fighters, aircraft carriers, and even space shuttles. Superpower Payday Loans. We're here when you need us.
It's the Electric Radio Show, and if you haven't grabbed it, you got to get it. It's the brand new ERS mobile app. You can get it at theelectricradioshow.com. You can get our, whatever you're hearing right now, we turn it into a podcast, and that goes up on iTunes, goes everywhere. We got a podcast everywhere. And Andre's really tight with the guys that built our mobile app, and it's called Fire Breathing Penguin. And if you guys want to get an app, I'll tell you what, I personally couldn't recommend a better place to go.
Yeah, these guys are awesome. They built our app. Take a look at our app. Go to theelectricradioshow.com, like Jack said. There's a banner right on the left-hand side of the page, and it says Fire Breathing Penguin. You can click it there to get to them, and then right next to that, you can click to get to our app. So you could download our app and take a look at it. It's awesome. It's got everything. It's got our podcast in it. It has the radio stations. It's got everything.
I listen to it all the time.
Yeah.
You listen on the app?
Yeah, I do listen on the app. I love listening to the app.
Plus, it's got our photos and our social media stream there. And there's more coming also to that app.
Yeah, there's more to come to that app for sure for 2017. And you know what I like, really, I think, about our app? Not for the fact that Fire Breathing Penguin put it together, because you guys did a great job.
Awesome.
Absolutely love you guys for what you did on that. And I'm going to tell you what. The turnaround time from the time that all of us were on a conference call to the time that we had the app, it was a very short period of time.
Amazing.
They're not only good, they're fast with the turnaround time. But I like our app the most because, number one, there's no pop-ups, there's no ads, there's nothing that's going to slow your mobile device down.
Right.
You can get it for your iPhone or iPad. You can get it for your Android device. It's everywhere, man. The Electric Radio Show mobile app by Fire Breathing Penguin. Again, thank you guys.
All right, yes.
And pay Fire Breathing Penguin a visit, man. Make sure when you go to our website.
If you have a business or, a restaurant or anything, and you're looking for a mobile app, check these guys out. Reach out to Adam. Tell him we sent you.
Fire Breathing Penguin. There you go. Find it at theelectricradioshow.com. Coming up, listener email. I didn't read this one, so it's going to be interesting. Actually, as I read it, I'm going to hear it the way you guys hear it. So that's coming up on the Electric Radio Show.
It's the Electric Radio Show. Like the Electric Radio Show's Facebook page at facebook.com/Studio ERS. Get connected. Stay connected with the Electric Radio Show.
Obi Trice, real name, no gimmicks.
Why do you think they called us back here?
They must have want to have sex with us.
I'll be back.
Welcome back to the, to the show that we're doing right now.
If you change that dial, we'll change it right back.
This show is the straw that broke the camel toe's back.
What?
The big dog is back!
They're back!
Guess who's back?
Yeah, yeah.
Back again.
Oh, yeah.
Shady's back.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
And we're back. Oh, yeah. Just when you thought it was time to get away, just like Al Pacino, we pull you back in. Coming up, we've got social shout-outs before everything's wrapped up. Listener email is straight ahead. I do have it printed out here in front of me. That's not a very long email.
Maybe you should browse it quick. Just to make sure. You want to make sure it's okay.
Sure there's no...
Oh, it pertains to the Super Bowl. That can't be that bad.
All right.
So, listener email pertaining to the Super Bowl.
To hell with it. We'll do it. Just straight ahead.
Yeah, what the hell, man? I already perused it. Now we'll do it. Say, Raul, you're awfully quiet.
Well, you're talking about the Super Bowl, and it's something I could care less about this year.
Why?
They're both teams. I have no interest in them.
Yeah, but you don't... Come on. You're a Giants fan, aren't you?
I'm a Jets-Giants fan, yeah.
You're a Jets-Giants fan?
Who's going to be performing this year?
It's Lady Gaga.
Is it Lady Gaga?
Oh, now I might watch it. Now I might watch it, yeah.
Or as they say in Italy, Lady Gaga.
Now I might watch it.
Lady Gagats.
I like Lady Gagats. I love her. Okay.
I'm telling you what, now that Lady Gaga's kind of got away from that whole female Marilyn Manson craziness, I really like her, man.
Yeah. I kind of like the craziness.
You were the one that told me about a video of her before she was famous performing. I think it was in New Jersey.
Yeah, it's either in Jersey or in the city.
And I'm telling you, man, I watched this video. She is freaking amazing.
Yeah, just playing piano and singing.
She's got such a
lounge.
beautiful voice, man. She really does. So Lady Gaga at the Super Bowl. And you are listening to the Super Bowl of... I think it was a seizure. I'll let you know after the break. This is the Electric Radio Show.
You may have heard that Apple has introduced its iPad. But for some women, that's just not enough. Introducing iTampon, the most personal PDA ever created. With its smooth, compact design, uploading is simple. And with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth technology, you can download just about anywhere. And with iTampon, there's an applicator for that. From the makers of iPad, iTampon. Available at Apple stores, Best Buy, and the Women's Restroom.
It's the Electric Radio Show. Cue that email music. Today's email comes from Carrie in Fort Myers, Florida. Dear Studio ERS, my boyfriend Jared and I have a bit of a situation, and it's related to the Super Bowl. Now, I could care less about sports, but I've never had an issue with him watching sports. However, this Super Bowl Sunday is my parents' 30th wedding anniversary, and we're having a big party for them. This is the really messed up part. Jared refuses to go because he wants to watch the Super Bowl. Now get this, his team isn't even playing. I think he's being very selfish, and he thinks my family is crazy for having this party on Super Bowl Sunday. The party is on our friend's boat, so there's not going to be any TV. How can I get him to come around and go to the party with me? Or am I asking too much for him to miss the big game even though his team isn't in it? Gary in Fort Myers, Florida. Oh, that's right. We use the S word. You're not supposed to use the S word. Bowl. So you can't say that.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh, you can't? Really?
No, you're supposed to say the big game.
The big game, okay.
The big game. So from now on, bowl is out, and it's the big game.
Okay. Well, who's going first here?
Bowl. Andre.
Okay. I just think that there's some things that you have to sacrifice, man. You know, I mean, come on. That's your in-laws. You know, you got to go. You got to do it, man. You know?
I mean, you know, even though it's her boyfriend, it's soon to be in-laws. I dig it.
In-laws, or you know,
it's their 30th wedding anniversary.
You got to make the sacrifice, man.
Yeah.
You know,
DVR
it's just a football game.
DVR that crap.
Yeah.
All right,
that's what I say.
I think you and I are on the same page.
Yeah.
Sacred Owl.
Grow up. I mean, he needs to grow up. You know what I'm saying? No, not you guys. Him. Grow up.
Yeah.
Be a man.
Okay, I'm going to go completely opposite of all of you guys. It's the big game.
Oh,
who has a
God.
party that
Here we go.
isn't for the big game that day?
30th wedding anniversary.
Is a bigger party.
Happy wife, happy life.
They're not married.
He might as well be if she's having this much of an issue with it.
Yeah,
Well,
they're certainly
I
not
just-
just dating.
It's not just a football game, though. It's the big game.
Really? I got three.
She should leave him. She should just leave him go.
I got three big letters for you: D, V, and R.
No.
Who in the hell doesn't have a DVR in their household anymore?
I'm just saying. I disagree. I kind of feel for Jared here.
I think you're just playing the Jared side of the fence.
That's funny because we guys are sports guys, and you're
I like sports. I like football.
I like sports. I like football. I like baseball. I like golf. I like beach volleyball. I like hot dogs. Every time I go on the court, you on the court. All right, so you're taking
all the balls.
Eating up all my balls.
All I'm saying is, who the hell has a party on the Sunday of the big game?
Her parents.
So what does he do? He stays home, watches the game, misses the 30th wedding anniversary on a boat,
Yeah.
and now what do you do from Super Bowl Sunday to My Life's in Hell Monday?
True that.
Because he's alienating everybody.
Because obviously
All I'm
she's
saying-
going to be pissed.
All I'm saying is he is not going to be the only person not at that party. I'm just saying.
And I'm saying what happens when he is.
Well, then you know.
You just don't care. Right? Is that your answer? Hey, you don't care.
I'm just saying you guys are all picking on Jared here, and I'm just saying that I think it's kind of it's not nice to have a party on the big game Sunday.
Well,
yeah, but since when does a game become more important than a family gathering?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying. When does a game become more
family
important
always
than
comes
family?
first.
And I'm
It's
telling
not
you
his
right
family.
now.
Yeah, but he's going to marry her?
There's nothing on that paper that says they're getting married.
Yeah, guess what? You're right, because they're going to be broken up by a week after.
I agree with that. True that.
You're right about that. I sit corrected.
Jared, here's my number. Give me a call.
You're giving Jared your number now?
Jared and I like sports.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you what. Here's why this is why I cannot take Jared's side. Is because
Do you hear this?
Of course I do.
She's hooking up with our listeners.
Yeah, I know, right?
Jared, my Facebook page is Delight ERS.
Yeah, there you go. And I'll tell you what.
It's called 1-800
Jared,
I'm a cheap date.
Jared, tell all 1,400 of your friends to date her too, as long as you listen. I mean, his team isn't even in it.
Doesn't matter.
I mean,
it's the big game.
I don't give a rat's ass. Your team's not even in it. You've got no skin in the game.
Yeah,
But what if he's got the pools and stuff? No.
All right, here you go.
Number one. You can read the score.
Here you go. Carrie,
you watching?
If he does not go to this party, I'm telling you as a man, if he does not go to this party, DHA, would you dump his ass?
And have him contact me.
Yeah, there you go. Wow. Until, it would be funny. Until D-Light would date him until we got to go to this thing. Hell no, man. The playoffs are on.
I'm watching the World Series.
I'm watching soccer.
I'm watching the golf tournament this week on CBS.
No, you know what?
I'm watching the British Open.
I like football.
Australian Open, yes.
No,
like
because if you're going to have that attitude, you got to have it with football, baseball, tennis. This guy's a sports fan. You better have it for freaking professional tiddlywinks.
Yeah, well, you know what? Olympics? Here's the thing. I could just breadcrumb him, so...
Yeah, well, there you go. There you go. If you guys got an email, you want to send it off, just like that, it's studioers@gmail.com. Subject line, listener email. Or it's Delight ERS if you want to hook up with her on Facebook. Social shout-outs. Social shout-outs and diseases coming up next on the Electric Radio Show.
It's the Electric Radio Show. Download the official mobile app at theelectricradioshow.com. Studio ERS. Studio ERS. That's where you'll find us on Twitter. Tweet at us, follow us, and get connected today.
It's the Electric Radio Show. Time to give you love back for giving us love on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. It's called Social Shoutouts. You can get to all of our social media from theelectricradioshow.com. On Facebook in Brooklyn, New York. Hey, Jonathan Rios.
Over there.
No, he's Ayi. Rios, Ayi. Ayi, over there.
I don't know what that means.
Okay. Spanish, right? Over there.
And
Ayi, mijo.
Canton, Missouri.
Mississippi.
Oh, Mississippi. Stanley Smith. In the Philippines, we have Jonathan De La Torre Villarein. So,
No, Filipinos, it's not Spanish.
Oh, all right.
Oh, okay.
They take Spanish names, but they don't talk
In the Philippines, it's Wonga! On Twitter from...
Lost that friend.
There you go.
Yes, you did.
They come and go all the time. In Atlanta, Georgia, we have Tom Big. In Manchester, England, across the pond, we have the band Partisan. And, as we've said many times on this show, following us on Twitter, Hulu. So thank you so much.
Awesome.
Thank you very much. In South Portland, Maine, we have the Great Beer Adventure. Wow. I will put the pictures up of us on Instagram on our account if the Great Beer Adventure invites us to South Portland. Wouldn't you like to go to the Great Beer Adventure?
Yes, I would.
Pretty cool.
I think Sacred Owl.
Oh, absolutely. And we have to have windows in all the sides of the car.
The Great Cerveza. From, we have OGO, New York Fashions, following us on Instagram.
Oh, cool.
And in Winter Park, Florida, we have Outfitters Avenue. So,
All right.
we really do get a lot. I mean, I know we're on in Florida. We're on in Bokeelia in Florida. But we get a lot of love from Florida. Like from
Central Florida, especially.
Central, like the greater Orlando, Kissimmee area. We've gotten love out of Miami, Tampa.
And we have a lot of love for Florida.
We do.
Yes,
God, I'm there
absolutely.
twice a year, at least, if not 3 times. Love Florida. I honestly consider Florida my second home. I'm a New Yorker first, always will be. It's my God-given right to bitch and complain about it.
That's until Jack sees an alligator.
No, if I saw a gator, man, I would be like freaking crazy. I would
What the hell is that?
I would love to see a gator. You kidding me?
Yeah, behind bars,
to see a gator. No, I'd love to see a gator in the wild, man. They got like, as long as you could run faster than them, they got like speed burst, and then they peter right
They
out.
run like 60 miles an hour.
You don't run very fast, Jack.
If you saw a gator, I bet you run faster than you doing what? Beep, beep, beep.
Did you ever see the movie The Toy with Richard Pryor? Did you ever see that movie? Remember he fell in the lake with the piranhas and he gets up and he runs on top of the water?
Exactly. That's Jack.
That would be me with a gator behind me. So if you want to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, you can simply do it by going to theelectricradioshow.com. Click like, love, share, and while you're there, don't forget about Fire Breathing Penguin. Get the mobile app. Put it on your mobile device. Take us anywhere you go. Coming up, we're going to close things up on the Electric Radio Show.
It's the Electric Radio Show. Like the Electric Radio Show's Facebook page at facebook.com/Studio ERS. Get connected. Stay connected with the Electric Radio Show.
Good morning. I'm the president of your gas company. You may have noticed your bills have skyrocketed over the last month. Well, that's because it's cold out, and quite frankly, we're making a quick buck. Now, your salaries haven't increased at all. Frankly, that's not our concern. Perhaps you'll understand it better with a little song.
If you're warm, you're paying through the nose. If you're poor, your pipes have probably froze. Now this town, they all know our name. We provide your furnace with the flame. That's why they call us Gas Company. Our prices are sky high.
I think that clears things up. Now, if you'll excuse me, my yacht's sailing for the Caribbean.
The volume is high on your radio. It's off to work now. To work you must go. We're glad you're here. Let's give you a hand for being with us and being a fan. Come on, take us on your ride. Keep playing us on your drive. Come on, take us on your ride.
That's going to do it. All right. Had a great time. Spirited debate. D-Light ERS if you want to hook up with her.
She's available. Are you available currently? Okay, she's available.
Wait a minute. What happened to Mr.
Yeah, what happened
Right?
to Mr.
I didn't say he was Mr. Right.
Mr.
Oh, I
Fancy
thought he was
Pants
Mr.
over
Right
there.
the way
was
you spoke of
Mr.
him.
Right now.
Wow. Big difference.
And her number is 1-800-EASY-DATE.
No.
Number is...
Stop.
No, I'm not saying you're easy, just easy to date.
I just, if I don't see something being worthwhile, then I just
move on.
Ghost the guy.
Follow her, D-Light ERS on Facebook.
If you want to be ghosted.
If you want to be ghosted, breadcrumbed, wolf baited, we can handle it all here. Sacred Owl, be chalupid.
There's some other terms that we can't say.
I'll drop the chalupa on you. Thank you, everybody, for showing up for another week. Thanks, Sacred Owl. Thank you, Andre. Thank you, D-Light.
Thank you.
Spirited debate, as always, in this studio. And thank you guys for coming out, hanging out with us for yet another Electric Radio Show. And again, I can't overemphasize it. If you want a mobile app and you want to get ours, go to theelectricradioshow.com. And if you like what you see and you want your own, Fire Breathing Penguin is the place to go to get the app. Quick turnaround, very affordable. Coming up next time around, some more hijinks and shenanigans. But for right now, we've got to say goodbye. But we always want to thank our police, our fire, EMS, and dispatchers. Thank you so much for what you do on your local level so everyone can go about their daily lives in happiness and peace. And to the greatest fighting force the world has ever known, the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard. Thank you for what you do for us and others around this beautiful planet to keep us all safe from tyranny, oppression, and terrorism. So everybody take care, be well, have a wonderful week. We'll see you right back here next week on the Electric Radio Show.
Take care. God bless.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you to all our troops. God bless America.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red blast, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the fray, and the home of the brave? Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the U.S. of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the U.S. of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, in the home of the
The Electric Radio Show podcast is now on demand at theelectricradioshow.com with Jack Hammer and Andre Kane. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Studio ERS. And now take the show with you. Listen on your iPod, MP3 player, or your cell phone. It's the biggest, baddest, ballin' #1 radio show you can hear anywhere. It's the Electric Radio Show. Found at theelectricradioshow.com.